All right. From the first day of practice or even camp, okay, going into the last day of practice, we always focus on our stance, all right? If you're not in a good stance, you're not going to have the right steps when you fire off the ball, all right? So from day one to the last day, we do the same thing every single day of practice. Sometimes I reduce it a little bit or, adjust it, but for the most part, we go through this process every single time. So right now, what I do is I line them up, center, 2 guards, 2 tackles. We have a tight end, I'll throw them on there too. And everybody in their position will fill in behind them, right? That's for 2 reasons, okay? This way I can see everybody, and also, if the guys behind them, if they don't know what they're doing or they're kind of confused, they can watch the older guy in front of them, all right? So it kind of helps me out, coach them, and go into the next drill, because they can kind of help each other out. All right, what we're going to do now is we're just going to get in our stance. I'm just going to say down, they're going to get in a 3-point stance, and they're going to hold it, all right? Down. All right, now as they're in their stance, I'm just going to go around and make minor adjustments, okay? If they need any.
I couldn't get up. Maybe it is.
And back. All right. Then I'll tell them I'll do it a couple times, all right? Down again. This is going to build up stamina when they're waiting on the line. We're going on 3, 2, whatever it is in the 4th quarter. They build up their stamina this way. All right? What I'll do is I'll go around also, and I'll see if they have a lot of weight on their hand. If they do, they're going to fall forward. Okay, I should be able to pull their hand out. They shouldn't move. Okay, they should be able to swipe the grass if I ask them. Swipe the grass. All right, they should be on their feet, light on their hand. If they have too much weight forward, okay, there's only really one direction they can go. It's straight. Okay, and on the offensive line, we're going diagonal. Okay, we're pulling, we're doing different things. So we want to stay light, not on our heels. Okay, but we want to have weight off our hands. Up. All right, now once we go over stand, okay, I go through the different steps that we go through. I'll go through a couple now. All right, down. All right, we're just going to drive block. So we're going to take a right foot drive block. We're just going to take 1 step. Okay, and we do that so we can see that their first step is correct. How many inches do we want to take our first step? 6 inches, okay? They don't want to overextend because then you come off balance. All right, so when I say on a cadence, when I say go, they're going to take 1 step with their right foot. Hit. Good, and they're going to hold it. Okay, now look at Jack here. His hands are loaded, ready to go. All right, because on the next progression, we're going to take our 2nd step and we're going to deliver our hands. So our hands should be loaded and ready to go. Down a little bit. And back. Good. Back in your stance. Down. Left foot. Left foot. Set. Hit. Good, Tony. Load up the hands. Good. See, his hips are underneath him. Right, his chest is out, his head is up. Right? Come on, get your butt there. Out of shape already. And up. All right. Now we're going to go into a progression step. All right. Now you could do this with any type of technique. You could do a pull step. You could do a reach step. You could do a down by. You could do all these different steps, and you could progress into them. So if we were doing, let's say, a down block, we're going to go down right. Okay, they're just going to take an angled step, still 6 inches, but they're going to be on a 45-degree angle. All right, so now we're going to do that. Down. Right foot. Set. Hit. Good. See, now it's all the same technique. They still have their hands loaded up. Okay, they're loaded. They have a low center of gravity. Chest up, head up. All right, back. Left foot. Down. Eyes up. Hit! Good, trying to get your chest out. Good, elbows in. Alright, back. Alright, say elbows in. When your elbows are out here, you don't have much strength. Okay, you want to keep your elbows in. That's where all your power comes from. Alright, now we're going to go through. We're going to take more than 1 step, and they're going to drive block until I tell them to stop. Alright, so we're going to go right foot drive, and we're going to go step by step. Alright, so each hit, you guys are going to take a step. You guys know the drill. Here we go. Down. Right foot. Hit. 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 Back. Let's go. left foot, left foot. Down. I try to keep a good pace going because that's how game speed is. If we just walked back and took our time, that's not very realistic and practical. Here we go, left foot. Set, hit, 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 back. Good job. All right, now, once we go through all this, and as the season goes on, it goes a little quicker because they know what they're doing at that point, and you just fine-tune them. Okay? Now we're going to do our takeoff. So what I do is I collapse the lines. Okay? These guys will come up, and they'll just make a single line. Okay? And now we're just going to do right foot takeoff, and they're going to explode, staying low, choppy steps all the way to me. Here we go. Just the first group. Now, Marcus, go. You'll go separate. Down. Set. Hit. Set. Hit. Good. Left foot back. Left foot back. Down. Set. Hit. Get ready. Set. Hit. Good job. Good job. Good. All right. Now we're going to come over to the sled. Sorry, I'm going all over the place, but let's get 5 guys across.
Good job, Pete. You got the angle ready. You want to zoom out a little bit?
Yeah, do the best you can. All right, now this drill, okay, I consider it to be a stamina block, just like that. We kind of include stamina in there because we want to keep up a good pace. What we're going to do here is we're going to practice our steps, okay, short steps into the bag now, all right? The first couple of hits, they're just going to take 1 step, then 2-step explode, all right, and then come back and get set. On the 4th time, they're going to do the same thing, but then when I say drive, they're going to drive their feet. So then we're going to put it all together, all right? So first, we're just going to take 1 step, 2 step. Second step, you're delivering a blow to the bag, all right? Then you get set when I tell you, and then we're going to go, the 4th time, you're going to drive, all right? Here we go. Down, right foot. Set. Hit. Hit. Back. Come on, right away. Get set. Set. Hit. Hit. Back. Let's go. Get set right away.
Bags usually have bungees on. We don't have the bungees on. That's why they pop
Set.
it off.
Hit. Hit. Drive. Keep running your feet. Come back. Keep chopping the feet. Chop the feet. Chop the feet. Hit. Good. Now we'll get another group in there. All right. What we could do now is we could also offset them. We could offset them to the left, and we could reach block. Okay. So they offset almost the whole bag. Okay. Now, Tank is not responsible for this guy in front of him. He's reaching this guy. So if there's like a 3 technique, okay, he's going to reach to the next man over. Okay, and this is just practicing those steps. So we're going to do the same thing. We're going to go 1 step, 2 step. On the 2nd step, we're going to deliver a pop. Okay, and then we're going to drive it on the 4th time. Here we go. Down. Set. Hit. Hit. And set. Here we go. Get set. Deliver a pop. All right, Mark? Set. Hit. Hit. Back. Here we go. This time you're going to drive, right? Pop and then drive. Here we go. Set. Hit. Hit. Here we go. Chop the
From the
feet.
get-go. Don't know what to do.
Yeah, I know. I'm looking at this.
Good job.
It's all good.
All right. Now what I also do with the sled, another drill, is we'll get 1 line,
Yeah.
okay, and we're just going to practice moving our feet. Now this is going to help us for pass setting.
We didn't really do that last year. We were just doing like that. Walking straight.
Wow.
This is going to be good
Kids
for pass
can't do
setting,
much.
and if you're driving, you're going to have to keep moving your feet, okay? So what we're going to do is they're going to come up, get in their stance. All right, from here, they're going to explode off the ball, hop, come back, pass set, get set back up. And every time they go on my cadence, okay? Like I said, you want to be practical. In a game, you go off a cadence. Defense, you go off movement. So we're going to go off a cadence every time. Here we go. Set. Hit. Set. Hit. Set. Hit. Set. Hit. Set. Hit. Set. Hit. sure kids aren't leading with their head, okay? Because if they're leading with their head, they're going to end up going to the ground. The defender's just going to swipe them back, all right? So make sure you focus on telling them to keep their heads up. Hit! All right, good job, good job. All right, let me get two guys over here. Couple guys left. Come on, let's go, run. Let me get McKeever and Connor. Connor, get your three-point stance. All right, now, this is a drill to keep you under control, all right? Because as a lineman, you want to explode into your guy, okay? But you don't want to lose your feet and lunge. Because if you lunge, like I said, a defender's going to throw you right by or grab you and toss you, okay? So this drill is going to keep us balanced. I'm going to hold Connor's shirt. You're like a mountain. Get out of the way. All right, I'm going to hold his shirt. When I say go, he's going to explode and take nice, short, choppy steps like we did over there. Set, go. Break. Now, every couple times, now this has to be completely random, because if they know it's coming, they're not going to understand the purpose of this drill. Set, go. Good, back. See how he still kept his balance even though I let go of his shirt, okay? You want to have the same steps and the same balance throughout, whether somebody's holding you, pushing you, or whatever, okay? So that drill's going to help you to keep your balance as you're in your stance, okay? So you can do it. Everybody grabs a partner. Let's go. Down. Set. Go. Right. All right, this is also going to build up strength in your legs because you have to chop a little harder. All right? All right, now you're good. All right, next thing we're going to do, we're going to go into combo blocking, okay? Now, when you first do this, you don't want to do it for speed, okay? Because you want the kids to really understand the purpose of this drill. Over here. Under there. All right, let me get Jack here. Gunner over here. There you go. You line up in the one section. Just that's fine. All right, now, combo blocks and double teams are different. Okay, a combo block, we're not really. I'm sorry, a double team. We're not really worried about this linebacker. Okay, our main purpose is this guy. All right. Now with a combo block, this guy is more important because he's an initial threat. He's our first threat. So at all costs, we're going to control him first before we come off to a backer and a combo block. All right? But for a double team, what we want to do, Keeper wants to get almost all his body, okay? He wants to get into him. Connor just wants to get a hand on him here and drive. The reason they don't want to both get all the way into him is because if a linebacker commits and stuns, you have to be able to come off the block. Okay? So as you're driving, here, they both have their head on the swivel. Come back. Now, for this drill, what we could do is we could tell the linebacker which way to go. Okay? This is going to confuse them at first, okay, but it's going to help them later on because the learning process is gone. It's going to become a reaction. All right? So Jack's going to watch where I'm going to tell him to go somewhere. These guys don't know where they're going. Get set. Gunner, you get set. On one. Set. Hit. Good. And then he comes off his block. All right? And you want to mix this up. You can mix up the technique. You can put this guy in the gap. Okay? You can stack these guys. It doesn't matter. Okay? The technique is still the same. Okay? A double team, we're not concerned with this guy at all. Our purpose is to drive this guy as far as we can out of the picture. All right? And also with a combo block, what I forgot to say is when we get a push on this guy, our goal is to block him without having to come off. So as me and Connor are blocking him, we're coming here, we should be able to drive right into him, and that backer is not part of the picture anymore. Okay? So if we get a good push on this defensive lineman, that's more important than coming off and getting the backer. Okay? Because what you'll see, initially you'll have kids right away. Get back over here. They'll assume that they have to go get the backer right away, and you'll have this. All right? And then if he goes this way, you're lost. Okay? So that's why you got to stress to the kids that this guy is the most important guy. If we don't take care of him, he doesn't matter. Okay, we got to take care of him in order to get to this guy. All right? All right, good. And the last drill we're going to do, it's over here. We're past that.